On this page I've highlighted 10 of the common mistakes in relation to drink driving cases, but I would suggest that the biggest mistake is simply to assume that because you've been charged with drink driving that you will be convicted of drink driving and therefore lose your driving licence. The consequences of going to court in relation to this type of charge are very serious, so it's a matter where you should speak to a solicitor at the earliest opportunity. As soon as you've been processed by the police, you should be contacting a solicitor. Evidence can be preserved and it can make a massive difference in how your case is dealt with at the end of the day. We won some high-profile cases that you may have read about in relation to David Lloyd and in relation to Milo. We've won several other cases over the years that are less publicised, but they also involve similar types of situations. And the type of situation that arises is just how the police officers deal with the evidence and what they do in relation to your case and the procedures that are involved in your case, and whether they're fair to you or not. You'll really only know that if you speak to a solicitor who has experience in this area and can tell you just exactly what weight the court will bring to the evidence and how your case has been dealt with. So get in touch with us. We're more than happy to speak to you in the first instance without a fee. Come in, speak to myself or one of our solicitors. We'll analyse your case and we'll tell you the facts, and we shoot from the hip and we'll tell you exactly what the position is and whether there's any real worth in going to trial in relation to your case. You have to bear in mind that the devices that are used nowadays, the intoximeter devices, are approved devices, and that brings them a special status, which means that the court trusts the reading that comes from that device. So there needs to be something fairly substantial for us to be able to win your case. But please do not assume that your case is simply a loser because you've been charged with this. Get in touch, we'll give you some advice. Often it's the case that we can mitigate the circumstances and explain the full background to the court. It's not very often nowadays that people openly accept that they're involved in drink driving. There's usually some background there, there's usually a reason for that. It's something that we see regularly in this office, so we always ask some probing questions and find out what the background is, because often that's something that the court really require to know. Get in touch with us. We're on 0800 612 9597. That's 0800 612 9597. We'll arrange to meet with you here at our office in Glasgow, or you can go online and provide us some information about your case and we'll come back to you within 24 hours.